Attention! Go!
So this is a heat of the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup. It's the first time we've seen these athletes here at the regatta. Leander Club in their distinctive pink blades on the left-hand side of your screen. That's the Berkshire station. And on this side, they are racing from France, Cercle de l'Aviron de Lyon et Club de l'Aviron de Vichy, France. And it's the French who have established a significant lead.
Yeah, and they certainly got away quick. It's a very racy rhythm. You see it's still quite high on the rate. It's quite punchy stroke. They're not necessarily coming forward too much. It's quite upright. And you can see a lot of quad patterns like that. You don't need to use your body so much as you see in rowing. You don't have to lean forward or lean back so much. You just sit up, let the body weight just go up and down the slide and always kick the boat away at the front. Leander here, I think, is their B boat. Again, they're going to have to, once they got into their rhythm, they're settled now. If they can just inch back, get back on terms. We'll just see what the French crew can do in terms of maintaining their speed, because they're still quite high on the rate.
Leander, coached by Ted Baines. In the bows of the Leander boat, you see Dan Boddington. He's furthest to the right of your picture. Well, we can see Dan Baines is Dan Boddington's back there. Of course, came from Abingdon School and then Durham. Coached by Wade Hall Craggs, had a back injury there, and now he finds himself in this development boat. It's actually relatively the C quad for Leander. They've got 3 quads here. One's in the top event, Queen Mother, for internationals. But this French quad, well, Ben Chavannet, you can see with the white hat on the extreme left of your picture with the sort of blue and yellow top. Ben was in the French quad that finished last in the 2015 World Championships, and well, also in this boat behind them, we see the gap that's built up to the Leander quad. When we get a shot of the French quad, we can talk about them. But they're made up of internationals, really, who haven't managed to get to the Olympic Games. French quad didn't qualify. And behind Ben Chavannet, Benoit Barenton. There we are, Fred Chavannet. You can Ben Chavannet. You can see him there, closest to you. Behind him, Benoit Barenton. He was in that unsuccessful French 8 project, disastrous really, didn't make the qualification for Rio, and they picked up 2 guys in the bows and come here to try and win the club quads.
Yeah, well, Olympic selection is always tough, and I think when you've trained all the way through that season, it doesn't quite pay off in that qualification regatta, then you know, building a crew after that, making the most of the summer, what better way than coming down to Henley and trying to pick up a pot. So the French crew looking like they are certainly established a good lead, and they just settled. It's a nice punchy rhythm. It's a good cohesive unit. You can see even from this distance, it's just a nice pattern. They're giving it a good amount of time. There's quite quick movement off the back end, letting it just run out, and then that little punchy lift on the catch just to keep the boat moving away. A nice crisp rhythm.
I tell you, if we get a close-up shot of the French crew, I mean, we see the distance from this French crew, who are really sort of international athletes, and there's the development crew from Leander. I mean, they, youngsters, they will get quicker. And there's a shot, well, the man furthest away from you, Quentin Antonioli, actually he was sculling for Monaco in the season's first World Cup, and finished in the C final in Varese in Italy, but clearly interchangeable nationality, Tom, between Monaco and France, or French club. So he's now come into this crew. I mean, they must love the fact that Henley is here, that they can, you know, if the Olympics, their dream hasn't come true, they can come and complete their season at a fantastic event like Henley Regatta.
Well, I think the way, yeah, I mean, for every rower at Henley, it's just one of the best events of the season. And you don't get anything else like this anywhere else in the rowing world, where you have this unique setup, one-on-one, crowd all the way down, and just the atmosphere, and you know, being able to race at something like this is a massive privilege for a lot of athletes. So it's hardly a letdown to be able to finish your season here, if that's the case.
So by now, I mean, you've probably seen this. Welcome to viewers on BT Sport. If you're tuning in, I'm Martin Cross, and with me is Tom James, double Olympic gold medalist. And we're seeing the crew from France in the Prince of Wales Cup. That's for club quadruple skulls. A comfortable victory over the local home crew from Leander Club, boating from, well, about 200 metres behind us. So the French, they know the form, sporting. Rather than cheers, they're clapping, Tom. But confirmation of that victory. Lyon and Vichy beat Leander Club B.